Cold winds gusting. It's freezing. Jim's really ill right now. More weather coming in. Kind of crosswind is just, it's ferocious. Brutal, absolutely brutal. Sometimes you gotta turn around. So, is that King's Peak right in front of us? The one covered in snow?
I believe it is.
I believe it's going to be interesting, don't you, North?
Yeah.
Hello, hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. That is right. We are going to attempt the summit of King's Peak. What do you think, Jen?
We're going to get it.
And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but we see a nice peak. Just like, yeah, it's right there. And it's got a bunch of snow on it. So we're in middle to late September. Weather has been raining and snowing, and I think we're in for a good time. So join us, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It really helps us out. Damn, Jim, what you got in that thing?
Is there something behind me?
It's even got a flower on it.
It's special.
Indeed.
It goes with my shoes.
Oh yeah. You're all decked out, man.
Something.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're at the Henry Ford Trailhead, and no time like the present, huh?
Let's do it.
We're all carrying giant packs. Right, North?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this adventure?
So good.
Yeah. Look at this mess. Ooh. That's right.
Are you scared?
A little bit. Okay, we have officially began the hike. How far is this? 13, 14 miles?
Yeah.
That's to peak summit.
Yeah.
So our plan, our general outline plan, is just to walk and walk and walk and walk into the night, and maybe get to Dollar Lake, maybe not. We're just gonna walk for the next 6 hours, 7 hours. Here we go, Uintas Wilderness. We're here. And then we're gonna camp. And we're gonna get up and try and bag the summit and then get out of here. We got weather moving in tomorrow afternoon around 3, at least that's what the reports are saying. So hopefully nothing comes in tonight, but it very well may. So we're having a good look on the topo map of the trail all the way, what is the pass? Granite Pass?
I can't remember. Anderson Pass?
I think it Anderson or Granite Pass. Sorry, we're just kind of skimmed over things. But the trail looks pretty gradual for the first, well, I don't know, 8 to 10 miles, maybe a little lower than that, so nothing too crazy. So should be a pretty good walk. So we were kind of in the area anyway. We came up north for an Iron Maiden concert, oh yeah, which is on Monday. And then Jim was like, hey, let's go get King's Peak, what do you think? And we all said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So here we are, and that's what we're gonna attempt to do. So we're hoping the weather holds for us, but we're humping a lot of winter gear actually, anticipating the worst. Cold weather, snow, things like that. So our bags are big, but not too heavy actually, because unlike down where we're do a lot of our hiking in the desert, you don't have to hump 2 gallons of water, so that's kind of nice. Both Jen and I are carrying water filters, and we got about half a gallon each to start out with, so we're under the impression that water will be easily to come by. Well, we're hoping so, all along the way. So we're starting at about, or we started at around 3:30 p.m. And like I mentioned, we're just gonna walk into the night, man. All right, it's now after 5, and we've gone about 3¼ miles, so we're getting there slowly. We still got 5 more miles to go, thereabouts, somewhere like that, and maybe 3 hours of light left. So we're definitely hiking in the dark. And man, let me tell you, temps are dropping, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
I'm just waiting as long as I can before I add a layer, because I don't want to sweat as bad. So, but it's like I mentioned, we're mid going into late September, and it's gonna be cold tonight and tomorrow when we get up to go for summit. So whew. Yeah, good times. Oh, here we go.
Little ice balls.
Little ice balls. We've learned some lessons since Pagosa Peak, haven't we, Jen?
We sure have.
If you haven't checked out that peak bag, just have a look. We got caught in some pretty severe weather, and we've thus since re-upped on the rain gear. We've definitely dropped some coin on some good rain gear. That's all it takes is once, and we tell you, it'll be worth every penny we get into it, which we very well may on this trip. So I feel good about that.
Me too.
And we've also packed like we pack when we're doing a wet canyon. I mean, everything's in dry bags. Our sleeping bags are in dry bags. Our clothes are in dry bags. 4.5 miles in, where we still got a ways to go. Round trip, we're looking at 26, 28 miles.
It's 28.
28 miles? Yeah. Whew, boy, we got a long one. I will say, up until this point, 4.5 miles in, the trail's gradual. It's easy walking for the most part. Good. Nicely done. It's 6 o'clock now.
Yep.
Oh, we're just over 5 miles, and we're about, elevation wise, 10,200 feet or close to it. My head's already doing a little dizziness. The good thing about this is that we're going to be staying up pretty high, so we're going to acclimate, and the chances of us getting altitude sickness tomorrow for summit push are going to be pretty low. So as long as we don't get altitude sickness tonight, we'll be all right. Yep, it's raining. Huh? Oh yeah. Man, it's so cold out here already. The batteries are just dying so quick.
This is what, your fourth one?
And it's raining. So we had to stop and get our rain covers on our packs and get some rain gear on, and it's coming down. Yes indeed. All right, some signage. Whew. It's got everything on just in time for it to pass, huh?
No, it's still coming down.
All right, Dollar Lake, that away. That's pretty fun, huh?
No.
We're getting some nice views of the mountains. It is getting cold. Whew. Clear and cold. It's gonna be a long night. Getting close to no light 30, but we're also really close to Dollar Lake. We're doing good. We're doing really good. Beautiful out here. I don't think the camera's really getting those mountains, but they have some snow on them. It's quite a sight. So we've been talking, and it doesn't seem like we're going to camp at Dollar Lake. Like I mentioned, there seems to be some running water right before we get to the lake, a small creek or something. So we're making a beeline to that area, maybe getting back into the trees and make camp. At this point, we're almost halfway to summit, so it'd be easier just to get up early and have the small light packs and burn it. That's what we're thinking anyway, so hopefully we'll get these big packs off soon. Okay, we've come off trail a bit, and we came back down. You can hear it. That's running water. So there's a creek back over there, and we've got a nice area right here that we can get the tent up. It's got a little bit of cover with trees, so it can block some wind if wind pops up, but it seems like a great place to camp. I mean, there's some animal trails leading into it, and you think, Jen, they're bedding down in here?
It looks like it.
It does look like they're bedding down. It's because it looks awesome. So this is where we're going to stay for the night. We're going to leave the tent in the morning with our packs here. We're going to go really light, and we're going to move really fast in the morning to see if we can bag that peak. Everybody in agreement for that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be up bright and early before the sun trying to get this thing done. So we're not far from Dollar Lake. But at this point we just figured, like I mentioned, it'd be easier to go that distance with lighter packs than heavier packs. And then we're closer to the way back anyway when we come out, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Win-win.
You know that.
All right, well, we've got the tent up and we've got some delicious mountain house dinners.
It is so cold.
Yeah, it's cold. How cold do you think it is?
Freezing.
Batteries keep dying on me as I'm recording. It's cold out here. So we were turned off in the middle of our sense, Jen. How cold do you think it is?
Like 35.
35 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's that cold. It's going to be bitter tonight. That's all there is to it. So, like I said, tents up. We're gonna eat and pretty much get in the bags and probably have a long night. Any last words before we crash? Altitude getting to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
How
me too.
Are you feeling?
A little nauseous, but well, that's life at altitude, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, we've hung the food. There's already light ice all over the tent. It is cold. It's gonna be awesome in the morning. All right, see you in the morning then. Buenas noches. D-Rock out.
Noches.
Cold, Jen?
I'm doing alright. I think it was colder last night.
Yeah, it was colder. I didn't really sleep very well, but who does on the first night in a tent, right? It was really cold when we went to bed, but we all stayed pretty warm in the bag, so that was good. And no critters came to the site. That was good. So now it's almost 7 a.m. A little later than what we thought we'd get up, but I mean, who wants to get up when it's dark and freezing outside? So, but that's what we're looking at this morning. Yeah, it's beautiful. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's go attempt summit. We gotta walk, but we're traveling light, so we're hopefully gonna make good time. We're just gonna leave our camp because we more than likely will be staying here again tonight. And that's our food bag hanging in the tree. Okay, onward and upward, right? Back on trail. So here's what we're looking at today. Light rain is supposed to move in by 3 p.m. So we're anticipating another night camping. That's fine. And well, that's really about it. So just gonna make our way up at this point. We're all traveling light now, so after yesterday, that'll make a big difference. I think I did succumb to a little altitude sickness last night. I didn't sleep very well. It's just a thumper of a headache. And both Jen and I did have a little nausea while we were setting up camp and trying to have something to eat for dinner. So, but after sleeping the night away, well, a little sleep I did get, I think pretty well acclimated. We're gonna find out though. Alright, we're in the Dollar Lake area, so you can see there's lots of cover here. Big trees for camping. We could have pushed on last night and made it here, but it would have been well dark by then, which really wouldn't have mattered. But this is definitely a viable spot. Lots of cover. We got some clouds coming in pretty fast over here, building. Like I mentioned, weather's supposed to move in around 3 and storm for a couple hours. We still got plenty of time, I feel, to get up to summit and down as of right now. As far as gear though, we are all carrying rain gear and our down jackets and everything, so even if we do get caught in it, we should be okay. Straight ahead, I believe, is Granite Pass. This would be a good place to camp for a summit push, wouldn't it? If you had the time to walk in. Yeah, the clouds are building, aren't they? It was a bit chilly this morning, wasn't it? All right, we're making our way up Granite Pass, one step at a time. The grind has officially begun. Whoa, what is that? Is that a moose? That's a moose down there. See it? It's a bull moose. Whoa, you see how big that thing is, North? Holy moly, it's bigger than those boulders. We got a big bull moose right down here. I know the camera's not picking it up. That is one big animal. Whoa, we walked right by it. No, we didn't. We came off over here. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
There might be a bull and a cow. Oh yeah. Whew. It is looking dramatic out there. Very Granite Pass now. Alright, we're taking a minute for a granola bar and then pushing on. There is no doubt in my mind that we're going to hit weather, or weather's going to hit us. Man, Henry Fork Trail does continue down here. We're actually on a shortcut and scramble up and over here. I don't think it's going to be that bad, given our experience. So we'll find out. Sucking wind. Here's a view. The shortcut, the scramble section here, up to the ridge line. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. We've certainly seen worse things. So it's out of the wind right here. Oh, it's ferocious over there on the pass. All right, there are cairns marking the way up, so can't keep an eye out for that. We are up the scramble section. I didn't think it was that bad, steep, but I didn't think climbing up it was that bad. How about you, Jen? No. So we're just heading, it's marked cairn wise, straight this way. We'll cut over and hit Anderson Pass, and then it'll be summit push. So we're actually doing really well. But I mean, it's no joke, it's steep. I mean, you're gonna breathe hard. That's what you're gonna expect when you come out here, you know?
Yeah, I wonder what altitude we're at, can you tell?
Okay, I just checked the topo, and from what I can tell, what I read, I think we're at about 12,200 feet at this point, and Kings Peak is 13.5 if I'm not mistaken. Those numbers may be off here and there, but I mean, 1,300 feet or so of elevation gain after this, that is not a big deal at all. Well, I mean, it is, but it isn't. If that makes any sense. So we're doing really well. We're hanging in there. We're gutting this out real nice, eh?
You think I'm joking? I seriously get frustrated. We just learned that this is Summit right here.
Summit's right here. This
And
is
I
South
thought it
Kings
was
Peak.
over there.
This is Summit right here. This is Anderson's Pass. We just ride this ridge line up, Summit.
Oh my god, I'm so stoked.
All right, we are not going to make Summit before the weather hits us. It is already hitting us, but it is snow, so not a big deal. I'll take that over rain. Yeah, we are now at Summit Push, right here, and then up, maybe 1,000 feet or so. Not a big deal. Let's bag it. We are now at Summit Push, eh, Jen? We are there, and it's really a short grind, to be honest with you. You're gonna breathe, but you just walk this spine right on up. You're there. Okay, we're gonna probably get into a whiteout, but and we got thunder rolling. It's on us. We're going to put on rain gear now. All right, we're staying on the ridge line. It's coming down, and we got full on whiteout. Damn near. Slowly but surely, we're getting up it, step by step. It's burly up here. Visibility is quite limited. We're really embracing the suck at this point. We left one pack down, and I got one pack. So to facilitate getting up this, Jen's up there just a little bit, but you know, the view from the top, you know, we might have to come back on a clear sunny day in the summer and do this again so we can get a view. Because we can't see 10 yards in front of us. I might have spoke too soon. Difficulty. It's kicking our ass right now. No doubt about that. And we still got a ways to go. Well, at this point, probably gonna have to turn around. I don't know what the weather's doing, if more's coming in, but it's intense. Visibility is limited, and that's still probably another 45 minutes or an hour of walking to make Summit. I mean, I'm on the spine to Summit. I'm halfway to Summit, but you can see the conditions, and it's just dragging, and there's more snow blowing in. Close. Super close, but sometimes you gotta turn around. So, almost Summit. next time. And the snow's returned. If you're looking back up, total whiteout. Visibility, 0. Barely see your hand in front of your face. We're coming down fast on our asses, literally. So we're trying to get back to the pack we stashed. So hopefully we can find that, because it's got some gear in it, huh?
It sure does.
Yeah. We very well may be coming out of here in the dark and hitting camp. So gnarly all around, but we had an idea this might happen. We're about to hit the wind. You can see it blowing right across right here. It is what it is. There it is. Good news, I see the pack, it's right there. So, making a beeline straight towards it. That's a good thing. There it is. Glad we got it. Blowing hard now. Blowing in hard now. Just retrieving the gear, and we gotta walk out in this. Can't see summit, but you can still see that the weather's still just pummeling it up there naturally. Did you enjoy that, Jen? Cold winds gusting. Cutting back over to use the shortcut to get us back to Granite Pass. I think it's the best option because it's freezing. More weather coming in. That's right, got back over summit again. We ain't done yet. Storm's nowhere near being done. There's a big cairn right up here. You can probably see the tip of it maybe. Once we get over this, kind of gradual back down into Pass. Brutal. Kind of across the wind, it's just, it's ferocious. Making our way that way. If we don't get back in a whiteout. Brutal, absolutely brutal. No, beautiful. Straight ahead, Gunsight Pass. Once we get down and that, gotta get out of this the wind. Wind's just vicious. All right, we're making our way down the scramble, and this is the what we came up on. The shortcut. It's really not that bad in these conditions when it's wet and snowy. it gets a little slick. But you know, even though we're getting battered by the weather, it has its own sense of beauty about it. Side pass. They're right behind me. We're gonna take a short break here. We haven't had anything to eat since we stopped here on the way up. We've just been grinding. Jen's ill, and we're all pretty beat down. So we're gonna take a minute and get some calories in us, drink some water, because at this point it's all downhill from here, and warmer weather, and probably rain, but oh well, we're not up there. Welcome back to Granite Pass, Gunsight Pass. I'm slurring and stumbling. Is it Granite Pass? I've been calling it Gunsight Pass.
That's because we're Gunsight where we live.
Are we sure? Yeah, it's Granite Pass. Apologies. How you doing there? I was mentioning you're ill and that we hadn't eaten since the last time you've been right here. That's a miserable feeling. Every step sucks. Well, we're still not done with the weather. It's still rolling in. Who knows how long it'll last. But we're just putting our heads down and grinding to get back to camp. I do have to stop and filter water because we're about out. But other than that, business as usual, really. We didn't see the moose on the way down, which is okay. That was one big bull moose. So it was cool to see him from a distance, but thus far we haven't run into him, so no. Down, down, down. Soon the snow will turn into rain. I'm gonna take a break here, fill up all of our bladders and Nalgene's with water. That way we don't have to do it in the morning. We're gonna get that done because I don't think we're quite out of the weather. So nice little break. We're not far from camp. There you have it. And here we are, back at camp. Tent's still there, food's still hanging. Bueno. So we are indeed going to camp one more night. That was a burly day, huh, Jen?
Yeah, it was.
What do we got? 8 miles to go at this point?
Here?
Yeah.
7.5.
It's all downhill though, right?
Although,
Pretty much. It's our view. We've certainly seen worse places. And we're feeling pretty good about it all. So we're gonna chill, have some hot tea, have something to eat. As soon as it's dark, lights out, baby. Well, we're currently sequestered in the tent. It is dumping rain. And who knows how long it'll last. So I guess if we had started walking out, this would have caught us. And we would have had,
that would have sucked.
yeah, be soaking wet, cold. So hopefully it'll stop before dark and then we can get out and boil up some water for some dinner and then crash and get the hell out of here in the morning. So we'll see. The fun continues. You enjoying the weather, Jen?
I am. Right here in my 0-degree bag. My 2 favorite people. Fine. How you doing?
Loving every minute of it. Dark 30. The rain stopped for a second. We shoved out, had dinner, tidied up the place, got the food hung back up in the tree, and now we're back in the tent to wait out the night. There's nothing really much else to say. Today was burly, no doubt about that. And there we go. And I don't really have anything else to add, Jen. Anything? You?
No, day 2, Uintas.
Yeah, day 2, Uintas. Okay, well, that's a wrap, folks. See you in the morning. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenos dias. Well, we got rocked all night by storms. I mean, tent was like pressed down, and now we've got hunters like right beside us shooting at elk. We've had 3 rifle shots go off, so we're up. Right, North?
Yep.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's cold and windy. And we are just going to wait this out for maybe a few hours before the sun comes up, and then we'll make our way out of here. Yeah, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I can see some of the King's Peak out there. It's all pretty up there, lit up in sunlight and snow. Those clouds are building and moving in again fast. The weather caught us fast. We were anticipating weather starting at 3 and it hit us at noon. Yeah. It is what it is. I think we'll be back next July when it's warm. Well, the sun finally is up, giving us a little more warmth. So we're packing up and gonna get something to eat, and then we're rolling out of here, man. You enjoying the wind?
So cold.
Ready to get out of here?
I'm ready to be out of here. I don't know about the getting part.
Still got what, 8 miles?
Yeah. I'm looking less forward to just packing this stuff up than the
In
entire
the wind.
Yeah.
Gone through some toe warmers on this trip, haven't we, Jen?
Yeah, I've gone through like a couple pairs.
Packing up in the wind. Good times. Big packs are back on. We're humping out of here. And the weather looks like it's coming back. Oh, rain gear is easily accessible. King's Peak. We'll be back for another run at you in the very near future. Almost out of here. How you feeling, Jen?
Excellent. Like I want a cheeseburger.
Oh, a cheeseburger and a burrito and a steak and a shake. Man, let me tell you, I don't want to look at a granola bar for a good long while. So yeah, we don't have far to go. Maybe another 1.5 miles, and this adventure is wrapped. Oh, Jen. You've done it. You've made it out of the high Uintas wilderness.
That's right.
That's it. Car's right there. What an adventure. That was awesome.
That was great.
It was. Back in the vehicle safely. Jen, how many miles did we do total?
20, a little bit over 26.
That's a good walk, wouldn't you say, North?
Yeah.
That's a definitely. How many miles did we do yesterday when we did the summit attempt?
11 and a half.
Oh yeah, that's good. All right. Well, that was an adventure for sure. That was my first time doing any type of camping, hiking in the high Uintas, and boy, we got it all. Rain, snow, high winds, freezing cold. What an introduction. Yeah, moose, man. And then rifle shots right beside our tent this morning. That was, it was an eye-opener. It is hunting season, so there you have it. But anyway, good adventure. We had a good attempt at Kings Peak. Severe weather turned us back. It just got too bad up there. But that's all right, because we'll be back and we're gonna get it next time, aren't we?
We're gonna get it next time, and it's not gonna be a whiteout, so we're gonna be able to see the beautiful view. It's gonna be great.
There you go. Any last thoughts, Jen?
Well, I think the only thing I regret not having was waterproof gloves. My hands got wet, they got freezing cold, and I felt like I was really in trouble. So definitely want some waterproof gloves for mountaineering.
Yeah, for that type of weather we got into, for sure, it doesn't hurt to have that. Yeah, we all packed in a lot of gear, and it all came in handy for the most part. We might have overpacked a little bit, but that's all right. We would have needed it. We would have had it, right? Anyway, there you have it, folks. Attempt at Kings Peak, High Uintas camping, backpacking, beautiful area. We will be back for sure. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe out there. We will see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.
North out.
Jen out.